Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in my classroom, and as always, you will learn something. Today, we're talking about NCTR. Now, every single air defender, when I wrote that, just took a deep breath. Relax, I'm only going over publicly available information, and I verified all this through Google. NCTR stands for Non-Cooperative Target Recognition. Now, when you're out there looking through a radar, this is also done in space. This is also done for a myriad of different applications. When you're looking out there and something is flying around, oftentimes it comes up as like an unknown. It doesn't want you to know what it is. That's because it's not squawking the right codes or something along those lines. Now, when we're talking about codes and cryptography, oftentimes an IFF system, or identify friend or foe, a radar will ping that target. That target will then give a return, and based off of the codes, it does like a digital handshake, and all of a sudden, okay, cool, that's a friend. Now, I'm not going to go over which radar systems can do what, but utilizing a process called non-cooperative target recognition, it's a measurement of all of the data you can possibly get on this target without seeing it directly with the naked eye. Now, this includes, but is not limited to, things like length. Knowing how long something is that is flying at you or how large it is can oftentimes determine what type of target or track that is. Radio waves, the amount of radio signature that is coming off of said object. You can sometimes tell if it is friendly or not based off of the radio signature that it has. Acoustic return. This one's kind of strange. This sounds a little sci-fi-ish. As radio waves or radar waves pass through like the engine of a certain aircraft, they will reverberate or vibrate, I don't know if I'm using the right word there, as they return back to that radar. And sometimes that radar, yes, you can measure sound with light. And then what it does is it'll take a lot of these things, put them all together, and then compare it to a database that it has of information and different flight profiles. And utilizing a large amount of information, it can narrow it down to like 6 or 7 different types of aircraft. Oftentimes this is just broken down into friendly or aggressor aircraft. If it's an aggressive aircraft or aggressor aircraft, oftentimes then, hey, you know that is an enemy aircraft. Now, we're talking about flight profile. This is in regards to the kinematics of how that object is flying. Let's say it's flying way up high and it's moving kind of fast. Oftentimes that will determine, hey, that's not a rotary wing, they can't really fly that high or that fast. Or if it's flying low and fast, that could be the difference between a fast mover, that could be a cruise missile, that could be a rotary wing. It really depends on a lot of different things. So what you're doing is you're trying to tell what something is through non-cooperative target recognition based off of a myriad of different profiles that certain sensors can get returns from to give you a database listing of what that aircraft might be. And that's a quick unclassified breakdown of non-cooperative target recognition.